A business owner in Battle Creek worried that she could be a victim of fraud.
She received unemployment documents to her work address, but the name on the account wasn't hers. Problem solver Ryan Cummings is live with a closer look at what happened. Ryan?
Guys, she first contacted the state's licensing agency and the unemployment agency, and then when she didn't get that issue resolved, she reached out to us.
JQ Massage and Wellness, Joyce speaking. How can I help you?
Joyce Wanzer is a proud business owner. She started JQ Massage and Wellness in Battle Creek back in October.
Is there anything we're focusing on other than the usual things?
She opened up her own shop on West Michigan Avenue after realizing working for someone else was not for her.
I'm so at peace. I'm an introvert and I love people and I love my clients. I really pour everything that I love into every massage that I do.
When the pandemic hit, she too filed for UIA benefits since she's self-employed. She did receive her payments, but back in April, she got some strange documents in the mail. Unemployment papers, but it wasn't her company listed. Someone else was using her address. A month later, she found out they opened a bank account with that same information.
So everything is shut down. People are filing for PUA and UIA. I'm like, okay, so they registered their business. Now I have this new account, checking account for the business, only it's not my business.
It was all registered to OBF Enterprises and Compassionate Helpers.
We are a privately held company in Battle Creek, Michigan. Interesting.
After Googling the company and dialing the phone number,
your call cannot be completed at this time.
No routes found. I've never heard that a day in my 40 years. Like, seriously.
Then she found an 800 number that went straight to voicemail. She contacted the state, but so far, that too is a dead end.
Nobody's responding. Nobody's pointing me into the right direction. They're just doing nothing.
She said even the UIA fraud submissions were not working. So I emailed the company asking why its website used Joyce's address. I got a reply back from somebody claiming to be a patient care coordinator by the name of Susan Bradley. That person asked who I was and why I needed the address. I took a screenshot just in case it went away. And after I told them about this story and that I worked for Fox 17, the Battle Creek location disappeared from their website in a matter of minutes. Then that same person told me it was an error. They've since moved from that location, but did have a signed lease and certified checks to prove it. But Joyce's landlord, Bill, says that's a lie. He told me the company only used the one desk and chair he provided, only paid 1 month of rent back in March of 2019, and then stopped responding to his calls and emails. He says they also never signed a lease like they were supposed to, and this is the first piece of mail that he's received since they left last year. Joyce says the UIA still has not responded.
But meanwhile, they made me prove my identity 3 different times. So I'm like, how does this even work? These people are making it easy. They're giving me a hard time.
Joyce contacted Fox 17 because despite reaching out to the state's licensing agency, unemployment agency, and her state senator, she kept running into roadblocks. She is just worried about her business.
And then the biggest thing I was concerned about was whether or not the state was going to come down on me thinking it was me doing something fraudulent, like creating a business up under my business.
So we did reach out to the state's licensing agency and the Attorney General's office. Both of them told me that all of this would fall under the Unemployment Insurance Agency. I did contact the UIA. It does know about this issue and says it will be looking into it. Also,